So this is Eleven Music, a new tool from ElevenLabs that will challenge the dominance of Reviewson, Suno AI, and Udio. Now, despite being the first iteration of the tool, Eleven Music can do a lot of things. For example, it gives you a complete control over the genre, style, and structure. It does support multiple languages like English, Spanish, German, Japanese, and many more. And lastly, you can edit the song on the website, which is very useful. So in this video, I'll show you how you can use Eleven Music to create a piece of song using a simple prompt. And along the way, I'll show you a few things that you probably need to know when you're using this AI tool. Now, let's navigate to elevenlabs.io. And after that, you can click login and feel free to log in with your own account. Right now, this feature is accessible for all users, including the free users, so you don't actually have to pay for ElevenLabs, but it will be very useful if you're actually subscribing, because it's going to take quite some credits when creating music using Eleven Music. But anyway, let's continue. Click Music. Now, this is the interface of Eleven Music. It is quite simple, kind of similar to ChatGPT or some other AI tools that you might be using out there. And you can describe what is the song that you want to create. Now, for this demonstration, I'll try to use some one of the examples that I created right here. And these are actually some references that you could use for your first generation of music in ElevenLabs. I'm going to provide the prompts in the video description. Now let's try using this one, Spanish pop song about summer love with lively vocals. Let me copy this and let's paste that right here. Okay, so that's gonna be my description. Here you can select the number of song or variants that you want AI to generate. Now, I do recommend to actually just use one variation. The reason is because this AI tool do support some editing, and if you are creating multiple variants, editing the song is going to be kind of difficult and kind of confusing. So I do recommend to keep it simple and just use one variation. And another reason is right now, it can be very expensive to generate songs in Eleven Music. You will be spending at least 2,000 to 3,000 credits for just one piece of song. So that can be quite expensive for some users, especially if you are a free or maybe using the starter plan of ElevenLabs. So yeah, that's one thing that you need to keep in mind. And for the auto, it's up to you. I guess I'm going to be this is not the auto, this is the duration, and you can select auto to let AI decide what is the most appropriate duration for the song. Now, when you're done, just click generate and just wait for this AI tool to generate a piece of music. This process will take about 1 to 2 minutes, so I'll just skip forward and show you the result. Alright, so the music has been created. Let me play the music for you.
Siente el sol en la piel, brilla el calor de tu piel. Desperté contigo en la orilla, tu risa se mezclan con la brisa.
Okay, I don't know the meaning of the lyrics, I'm not speaking Spanish, but I would say from the quality alone, it's pretty good, it's decent. Now, there are a few things here that you can do, so I'm going to explain some of them. First, there is this style, set of styles that you could include or exclude from the generation. So let's say I don't want to have, I want to remove upbeat from the style. So I can click this and I can regenerate the song again. I can click this button to recreate the song, but with that style to be not included. You can also do the same thing for the excluded styles and some other things in the lyric. So on the lyric, you can actually just add some text or some letters, and you will see this prompt again. You can actually click generate and it will create a new song based on the new lyric that you just created. Now let me just remove this. And another thing that I like here is that if you want to add something, you want to add another section, you can click this plus button and you can generate another section of that song. Isn't that very interesting? And also, let me close this. Let's say I do like this section of the song. I can extend it. I can make it even longer and I can generate the song based on this command that I want to get this section to be a lot longer. So that's what ElevenLabs just meant when they are saying that you can edit the song on the website. And honestly, it's very useful because sometimes you might want to get certain section to be shorter or maybe longer, or maybe you want to add another section, you want to change the lyric a bit. And overall, that feature is very, very useful. Although there is something here that you need to know about recreating or regenerating the song in Eleven Music. The vocal could be different and the style could be slightly different, even though you are not changing anything right here. So that's something that you keep in mind. It is not going to be consistent from one generation to another. But overall, I would say every single time the result is very decent. Now let me play the other version of this song. Okay, it is definitely longer, although I couldn't tell if it was the same voice or not, but I feel like it's a bit different, just a bit different. But overall, it's pretty good, and if you're quite satisfied with the result, you can click this download button and it will download the song to your PC. And that's basically it. But remember, there is actually a rule or terms about how you are allowed to use the music that was created from Eleven Music. So I think you have to be in the creator plan to get the more full right to actually use the music for content like YouTube video or maybe TikTok. But if you're using starter or free, then there are some things that you need to know. There are some restrictions. So I'll leave this link in the video description if you want to learn more about the terms when using the Eleven Music in ElevenLabs. So that's basically a few things that you need to know when you are creating music using Eleven Music. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.